Alright, hello, this is Skibby, and today we're going to fix that missing rivet and set some of these other ones. Alright, so first thing, maybe take your axe out, if that's the case, and put it somewhere where it's not going to fall down, because sharp things. Alright, so if you have the old one that just needs to be reset, definitely get it. If you lost one, this is the Fox Americana axe or camp axe or something. Oh, we got a crunchy. He's running around. So I'm gonna go with these gold ones because I usually do silver, and I don't know where those are right now. But first thing, you want to make sure, and you can get these at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, I'm pretty sure. You want to make sure that the post almost goes to the end. It can go all the way to the end, that's fine. It's just that it might, if that does happen, it might collapse and kind of twist a little bit. Whoop. These holes are big. Alright. So it kind of goes through. And honestly, probably what happened was you did use posts that just barely fit. And that was their problem. It just fell out. So I have an anvil. A tiny anvil. Right. But this is also an anvil. Just a little metal thing. You can also, if you have one, use your bench vise. It's got a little anvil section. See that? If you don't have an anvil, it's not the end of the world. You just need something that can take shock and not deform very readily. Alright, so just like the one that fell off, the cap goes on the outside, right? Crunchy, what are you doing, my sir? He's still trying to figure out how to use a cat door. Alright, so you kind of want to set it, right? Get it where it's going. Now you can just whack it with a hammer. That's fine and dandy. I like this fun little tool. You can use either the flat side or the rounded side if you want to maintain the round shape. I don't really care. We can try for it. And then you just kind of whack it. And because it didn't stay last time, I gave it a good couple whacks and see how it sets down further. That's a good thing. I don't know if you can see, but it lined up pretty good, so it didn't collapse it. That's pretty nice. Let's go ahead. Now these ones are round on the back, so I'm going to use my other anvil to help maintain that round shape. We're going to whack this just a little bit, just to make sure that it stays set. This is my maul. And we're knocking the camera over. Nice! I think it's a 2-pounder. Yeah, so these rivets are a little bit different, so the dome kind of cracked it. That's fine. That's fine. Who cares? I'll set these two. Make sure they're down. And you want as little leather between what you're striking and the anvil as possible, because again, shock absorption. Dang it. Vibrations, man. Vibrations. And of course, when you do this, you kind of want your anvil close to, see, I'm off center. You want it close to a ground as possible so that it doesn't vibrate your whole desk. Maybe that's my problem. But this desk is so cluttered, man. But anyway, so there's different anvils. right? We already saw this little roundy one. This one is for these buttons. So, well, that one's hard to get to. So like we discussed in the last video, we have that little action right there. So this actually goes on there and it fits in the grooves. If I peel this back again, see how it's kind of groovy? Maybe not. Anyway, so this is designed to fit into those grooves. But since it doesn't want to play nice, that's fine. We also have this pokey thing. See how it's got a little nipple there? So that nipple sits in that center hole, and then it curls over that piece. Now this one's set fine. This one's kind of loose, so I'm just gonna set it a little bit better. Gonna use a different hammer this time because it doesn't need that much. That's much better. I'm gonna do the same to this other one. See how it's rattling? That's not always great. I know it's just the ring in there sometimes. Sometimes it's the separation. That's not great. And again, you just want as little leather when you're dealing with this stuff. If you twirl your tool, it rounds it a little bit better. Just make sure you get everything going. Alright, so the buttons don't rotate anymore, which is great. We set these. We didn't set this one. See how that one's still kind of loose? I don't mind that one being a little loose. We'll set it. We'll set it better. Now this time I'm putting it in the position that I want it to be in before I hammer it so that it doesn't get stuck, you know, off some position that I don't want. And we'll go back to this big one just to set it real quick. Alright, so there you go. We set a rivet. We've solidified some others. And again, I know some folks really care about what stuff looks like. I am function over form a lot of the time. So, you know, that one popped out. It doesn't really matter that it looked real good when it was popping out, but, you know, it popped out. That was a problem. So, here we are done. Make sure everything's still good. And, you know, I'm mismatching my metals now. If you don't like that, you can always pay more money to get whatever these acid washed ones are. But if you're just trying to get it functional, just go to Hobby Lobby, get you some Rapid Rivets. See how the back is different? That's fine. This is a single cap rivet. See that? Single cap. These are double caps. It's got two caps. You can just get it done. Then it'll just be done. Meh. But if you got your one that was rolling around in the box, you can just put it back together and whack it a few more times. I threw mine away. What are you gonna do? But yeah, there's a little. If your axe got broke, or if your axe mask got broke and you want to fix it, just run down to Hobby Lobby. That kit will come with, or it should, this tool, and where's my little anvil? Here's my little anvil. These two, and you can just kind of put them together and go to town. But yeah, alright, have fun. Goodbye.